8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome! You've been exercising for 3 minutes already. Keep going. Don't stop. Ski hops in 5, 4,
Hop like a
3,
bunny. Come on.
2,
1, 2,
1.
3, go.
Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rest time. In 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1. Go!
Jump jack. Come on.
1,
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, my girls, that's enough. And let's start our lesson for today. Before we start, I would like to tell you which are the girls who give me the presentation and which the girls who not. So the first one, I would like to thank Fairuz for sending me all the time her homeworks and the worksheets and also the project. MashaAllah, she's always on time. She always committed to send the homework or the project or anything I give her on time. Even the homework that I give her on the book, she just make it and make a screenshot for it and send it for me. For that, ya Fairuz, I salute you for being the star of the day and star of each day, since you are committed that much, and you won the star of the day, and you will have 5 marks for that. So Fairuz is the star of the day for committing and sending her homeworks daily. Star of the day, Fairuz. Okay. And for the girls who sent for me their social project, we have these girls. We have these, the girls I received from. I have Amal, you didn't send for me. I give you my email. I have Fairuz, she sent for me. I have Juri, she sent for me. Maria, she sent for me. Mariana, she sent for me. Tala, she sent for me. And that's it. Okay, so those girls will take also.
I did the project, but I couldn't send it because this website is not working with me.
Who's talking? I can't hear your voice. Your voice are so far.
Jude.
Jude, let Jude talk. Hi, Jude.
The school website.
Raise your voice, please, because I can't hear you properly.
The school website is not working good with me.
طيب, I gave you my phone number. I said if you face any problem, just send me on the WhatsApp. Mariana did that. She couldn't send it on the website and she sent it on the WhatsApp. But where were you, Jude?
I made the project.
You made it? You made the project?
Yeah.
طيب. Take this. This is my number. Send it right now if you have a phone beside you. I will write for you in the chat my number. So send it on the WhatsApp. 05. Please take my number, register my number and my email. I will write my number and my email. Please register it with you. So whenever you need to send me something and the website didn't respond to you, send it through email or through the WhatsApp. This is my number. And when you send me something, say your name, okay? This is my number. And this is my email. And remember, today is the last day. So if you don't do it, khalas, there's no marks for you. And this talk for everybody. So ya Jude, record this, please. This is the email, okay? And this is the number. You can screenshot it or write it in a paper. The girls who didn't give me, Jana, Ujudi, and who else? Jana, Ujudi, Ujud. You are the one who didn't give me. Even Tina. Tina, she didn't give me
Miss,
also.
I'm going to give it to you because yesterday the website was lagging, and today I'm going to send it to you.
Inshallah. I will wait for it, ya Jana. If you face any problem in the website, send it on the email or the WhatsApp, please. But don't stand like this and don't send anything, because the time you don't send me anything, you will take zero على طول. خلاص, because today is the deadline and I told you since 1 week and it's written in the weekly plan. I told you several times. So خلاص, after today I will not accept any other project. Today is the last day, so please register my number and my email in case you need it. طيب my girls, as you can remember, the last time in the social we take something, it's called areas of attraction. Areas of attraction. And we said that areas of attraction, that areas attract people to live in it. That's why you will find some of the cities and some of the countries, they have people more than other countries and more than other cities. Why is that? Because they found some resources to make them live in their happy life and a great life. طيب, what is the areas of attraction? We said the most important thing to have warm places and to have fertile soil. Warmer places so you can live your life happily without any disease, without any problem, without having flu all the time and your bones hurt you. No, to have a warm place means that you will sit there, you will chill out, you can go out whenever you want. The weather is nice for you and for your family, your kids, your old people. And also to have fertile soil. Fertile soil, which means that the land is good for agriculture. You can plant whatever plants you like. You can make your own crops. You can make your own food. Or even if you don't make your own food or your own crops, the government and the country that you're living in, they are making a lot of food and crops that you can take from it. Okay? But if you are living in a country that they don't have fertile soil, they have desert, they have cold places, they don't have enough food for you aslan to give you, then they will always have shortage in the food. Then you will not live happily and you will live in shortage. Some of these places actually that you never know is Iceland, and we will take it today inshallah. Iceland country. طيب, this is for the areas of attraction. But today we are going to talk about the opposite of these areas. Today we are going to talk about areas of repulsion. Areas of repulsion. If I'm saying attraction is to attract people, طيب repulsion, what do you think it's the meaning of that word? And it is the opposite of attraction. So what could it be? Who can tell me? What does it mean, areas of repulsion? It means what?
Miss,
To attract people?
Miss Anna.
No. Hiya, Judy.
Is it like a cold place? It's like very.
Exactly. So they are places they don't attract.
I don't want to go.
Excellent, يا جوري. Very good. They are places that they don't attract people. Amazing, يا جوري. So, these places, they don't attract people. They are areas of repulsion. So, today we are going to talk about
Marga.
Sunday.
No, I said.
It's Juri. I hear Juri and I know her voice. Although sometimes I miss between you, but I know that she's the one who talked because her mic was moving. So today is Sunday, 8th of November 2020. We are going to talk about areas of repulsion, and please open for me page 52 in your notebooks. Okay, who can read for me? يلا يا. Who wants to read? يلا يا جنى. جنى. Page 52.
Okay.
يلا يا جنى. Areas of repulsion.
People don't like or repel from living in certain areas because
certain areas.
Because of many reasons. Such areas are called areas of repulsion.
Repulsion.
Repulsion. These areas include desert do not offer any
just read
people.
for me the yellow words يا جنى from each point. So the first one is deserts, and then high
and cold areas.
High mountains, cold areas, and number 4 is tropical forest. Excellent, ya Jana, excellent. So people don't like or repel from living in places that they don't have, special resources. Some of these places we are talking about is the desert. The first one we have is the desert. People, they don't love to live in desert. Who can tell me why, طيب? Why they don't like to live in desert? I mean, the sand there is so soft, and we can roll on it the whole time. We can play in that sand. We can make houses if you put some water in it, on it, and make a small house and play with the sand. So why don't we live in the desert? Hi, Atala.
I know.
Or Jude. Hi, Jude. Why don't we live in deserts? Who can tell me?
Miss, because it's
Me.
there.
Hi, Jude.
There's no water. It's so hot.
Why don't we live in deserts, ya Jude? Why? طيب جوري. Tell me, ya Juri.
Because we can't plant food and it's very, very dry.
Excellent. And the most thing that we don't find it in the desert is what, ya Juri?
Miss, I know.
It's water.
Water. Excellent job, ya Juri. Amazing. We said before that God says in Quran, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. And the substance that we cannot live without is the water, because water can make fertile soil, can make crops to grow, can make us drink water and then make our own food. If we want to cook, we need water. If we want to wash, we need water. So without water, our life would be difficult or impossible even. So to live in a desert, it means that you don't have much of water, because aslan desert, the main thing about it, it's dry. So that's why all the soil there and all the sand there is so soft, because there's no water in it. And if you want to drink water, طب where to find it? You will search for something like wells or oases. What is oasis? Oasis, it means it's a place that have water that came from the sky, from the rain. So it accumulates all the water in that place. You will find it in the middle of the desert. Usually around it, you will find some plants like palm trees or some bushes. This place, we call it oasis. And usually in the dry seasons, even those oases, they don't last. يعني they will just remain for for some time, and then they will vanish because of the hot sun. So deserts are not good places for people to live in because there's no water, there's no crops that you can make, there's no fertile soil for you to live and to make your own food. So what you rely on to live in that place is the animals. You rely on sheep, on camels, and on dogs. Those are the animals who can live in there, and horses. These are the three or the four animals who can live with you. Animals, mostly. The sheep, you have to bring their food, and you have to buy the food for the sheep and give them because there is no food in the desert. But the one who can really cope with the desert are camels, because Allah created camels, subhanallah, to live for a long time without water, and they can't die. They will stay with you. So camels, they can live in there. That's why the Bedouins, it means the people who live in the desert.
The natives.
Yes. And actually, the native people of Saudi Arabia and of Emirates, they were Bedouins. They were people who lived in the desert. So those people, how they lived? They lived with camels. To move from one place to another, they ride camels. To eat meat, they have the meat of the camels. If they want to drink water, they will drink water and save a little bit for the camels because they can live 6 days without drinking a sip of water. This is for the camels. But how they live? They live inside what? Tents. Arabian tents, we call it. These are the Arabian tents, like this. They made the Arabian tents from what? From the skin of the animals, the skin of the sheep, the skin of the camels, and then do it and knead it until they make it what? A tent. That tent is open for the air, so when it's hot, there will be air coming inside the tent, so it becomes like air conditioner for you. And in the cold weather, they will close the tent. Then you will live and sleep inside it to cover yourself from the cold of the desert. So deserts are places not many people likes to live in. But although some people, they love to live in there because they can cope with there. Some of these people are the Bedouins and the native people of the desert. We have Bedouins in Saudi Arabia and Emirates, and we have also some Bedouins in Morocco and Mauritania. We call them At-Tawariq. Some people, they are living there in another tribe. They called themselves At-Tawariq. قبيلة, they are living in Morocco, في المغرب. Their name At-Tawariq. اسمهم At-Tawariq. Let me show you some pictures so you can understand it better. It's very fun to have the social because it will give you more information about everything in the world. طيب. الطوارق. Those are الطوارق. They are living like this, and this is their uniform, the thing that they wear all the time. They wear something white or blue, and they cover their faces, and they just leave their eyes. Why, طيب? Because the wind, when it comes very, very hard, the wind blow all the sand, and the sand come to their faces. So they have to cover their faces so they don't eat the sand. And they leave a small open for their eyes so they can see the road. This is الطوارق. It's a really famous tribe in Morocco, very, very famous in Morocco and Mauritania. They are living there in the desert. They are the Bedouins of Morocco. You see, they are using the camels because it's the animals that they can cope with all of these heat. You see, and the camels, the good thing about the camels, they can hold many things on their back and they will never get tired. And they can move for a long time, never get tired. This is how they move from one place.
Because their hooves are tall.
Okay, this is their tent. The tent, they made it from the skin of the animals, as I told you, knit it together and make it as a big, big fabric and make it as a tent. You see here, this is the door. When you enter inside, the wind comes inside to make like air conditioner for you. But when it's cold, they will cover this and close it, and they will make it like a small box. then there's no air or cold comes inside, because subhanallah, this type of skin makes it so warm inside that you don't need aslan any warmer with you. And then they will have some fire that makes them also warm. This is their places, like this, like this, like this. This is inside. They have their own couch, and this is their woman. This is the way that they wear their usual custom. This is their custom. This is their custom right here. Okay, so subhanallah, every people, they have their own tradition and their own culture. And these are the Bedouins. These are their tents. Some of the people are still living in the tents, by the way, even until now. And some people, they don't prefer the city and they don't prefer buildings, and they have their own tents in the open areas and the desert. They love to live this life because this life, it has its own freedom. You see, all of it made from the skin of the sheep. You see, skin of sheep, skin of sheep. They eat the sheep and then they skin it and they bring
Miss,
the
doesn't it
skin
smell?
to sleep on it and to live on it. No, it doesn't have a smell because they wash it very carefully, by the way. It doesn't have any smell. So the first thing that people don't like to live in is the desert. So there's a few people, but not that much. Right. The other thing we want to talk about is people, they don't prefer also to live inside high mountains. High mountains. Why? Because obviously you can't go in the high mountains and to build your house, and it will be so difficult to climb up, to go to your house every day and then to go down. So that's why it's so hard to do that. That's why people, they don't prefer it. Although there are some people who are living on the high mountains. Still, until this day, there are few people who likes to live in that area because they love to be isolated from people. You will find some of them are in Yemen, some of them even in Mecca. Mecca is very famous to have some buildings above the mountains. It's very famous. This is in Yemen. You see, they build all of their buildings, not in Yemen, wallahi, I don't know where is this, but yani, I think it's in Iran or Turkey. These buildings are above a mountain. So to go for this building, for example, you have to climb up the hill until you reach there. Not all of the people can do that, especially old people or people who have some disease in their bones. They can't go out. They can't go out like this and climb up. So it's not convenient to live in that area. You see this place? How he built his house? Here. طيب يلا, how to climb up? There's a road from here, but you have to go a long distance to reach your home. So it's not convenient. So there's some people still living until this day above the mountain, but not all the people prefer that because it's dangerous. Dangerous.
It's a nice view and it's also cold up there.
It's a nice view, but it's really dangerous to live in there because not all people can live in such places. طيب, this is for high mountain. Another area that people, they don't like to live in is cold places. Okay, cold places like the North Pole, the South Pole. That's why when you see the globe of the Earth, you will find that the North Pole and the South Pole are empty. There's no people living here or here. Let's see this one. Open up, yalla. Okay, this is the South Pole. This is, no, not this one. Let me show you another one that is more clear to you. This one here is the North Pole. You see how it's white? White because it's all snow and ice. So imagine if you want to live in there, you can't live in there. Why? Because the temperature right there is less than 70 degree, minus 70 degree and 80 degree. So no human can bear this temperature. يعني 80 درجة تحت الصفر، 70 درجة تحت الصفر. When we reach أصلا in Riyadh, when we reach 9 degree, when we reach 9 degree in the temperature, we take all the clothes in the closet and put it in ourselves to make ourselves warm. So imagine if you are living in a place that's 70% minus and 80% minus. So it's something unbearable for people to live in there. That's why in the cold areas, a lot of people don't prefer to live there. First, because it makes disease. Second, there's no fertile oil. If I want to make crops or my own food, I can't. So how to live in there? I have to bring my food from other countries. Imagine. A country like this, actually, they have this problem, is the country of Iceland. من اسمها Iceland, مدينة الثلج. Iceland is a country, but it's very famous of their snow and ice, that all the people live in temperature minus 50 degree. Minus 50 degree. And the people can cope with that. It's fine. They have their own sauna to make sauna every day. Sauna, which is a hot bath. And they have their own warm places. And they have their own warmer inside their house. Yani instead of the air conditioner we have, they have warmer. A device that gives them warm. But the thing that they suffer from, they don't have enough food. To have their food, they have to export their food from other areas, from other country. And what's happened right now because of Corona, a lot of countries they close their borders. We are not allowed to go to other countries right now. So Iceland suffered from shortage in food. Why? Because they can't now transfer food like before because of Corona. So now this country is isolated because of Corona. So imagine when conditions like this affect the earth, the most people who are affected are the people who are living in places like this. This is for the cold places. Another place people they don't like to live in is tropical forests. Why, طيب? Because to live in a place like this, it's so hot to live in there. You see this one? This is tropical forest. The thing about tropical forests, the trees in there, there are so much. And you will find in one square, you will find like more than 30 trees like this. And those trees are so tall that they prevent the air from coming in your area. So to live inside these trees, it means that you don't have enough air. You don't have a nice weather. It's so hot to live in it. It's so humid. There's no air coming. Aslan, he can't move all of these trees. So to live in there, it means that you are like living in a sauna or in an oven. There's no air coming inside. Even the rays of the sun, they can't enter from all of these bushes and all of these trees. So if you live inside, it's dark, it's humid, it's really hot, and it's hard to live in there. Not all of people cope these situations, but although some people they are living in there until now. And there's another danger in the tropical forest is the animals. A lot of wild animals that are living there, bears, snakes, big snakes, wild animals like lions, tigers, and they can attack you because they don't understand you are human and you are living with them. They will come and hurt you. So these are the places that people don't like to live in. طيب, how that will affect يعني the country? What is it if they don't live in desert, or if they don't live in cold places? How can it affect the country or the economy of that country? Let's take, for example, Iceland. Iceland is a country, and the whole country is made of snow, أصلاً. So they can't live in any place else. طيب, how it can affect their economy to live in such a place? It can affect it in two ways. The first way is lack of tourists. Tourists are the people who come from other country to your country to visit it and to see the scene sites and to visit the famous places. But if you are living in a desert or in a cold places or tropical places, not all people prefer to come in that area. So lack of tourists, it means that you don't have a lot of money from tourists, because when tourists come, uh, a lot of things come with it. Opportunities of work, opportunities of advertisement, opportunities of food, a lot of things come with it. So if you don't have tourists, you don't have all of these things, so your economy will be down. There's no enough money for you. This is one thing. The other thing will be affected with these places is the trade. When you are living in a cold place like Iceland, طيب يلا, you are trading from other countries the food because you need it, and you don't have food in your own country because it's all icy and cold. طيب, you are taking food, you are paying money to have food, paying money to have food, paying money to have food. What that will make to the economy? Again, the economy will go down because there is no enough products that you are making أصلا in your country. What you are doing is that you are giving your money outside and you bring it from outside. You are buying all the time, but there's nothing with you that you can sell it for the other countries. So what you are doing to your economy, you are making your economy down, down, down every day. There is nothing to raise it. So eventually, after some time, your country will be down. Your country wouldn't exist anymore because the economy means a country. Without economy, there is no country because there is no money, so people will not live. So how can areas of repulsion affect the economy? It can affect it in a big way with two things: tourists and trade. And that's it for our lesson for today. Easy peasy or hard?
Easy peasy.
Easy.
Lemon squeezy. And girls, thank you so much for listening. I don't have enough time to have extra things and exercise, so let's leave it for next time. Okay, do you have any question for now?
Miss.
No.
It's Amal. Amal, I send you my email, ya Amal. Please send me your project or you will take 0 in the social project.
School website isn't opening with
طيب, I
me.
send you my email. You ask for the email on the messages and I give it to you. You didn't receive it?
Yeah.
You didn't receive it?
Yeah, I didn't receive
طيب,
it.
take it from the chat right here. يلا. Write my number and write my email, please. Hurry up because I will close.
Miss, I'll take the full mark in the project.
Yes, yes. For the girls who gave me their project, full mark, all of you. Mariana وتالا وجوري وماريا who else كمان وفيروز. All of you are full mark. يلا يا أمال, done? Because I have another class with grade 6. Hurry up.
Miss, can we just write a paragraph and send it?
You can write a paragraph or write something like this. This is the work of Fayrouz. Movie night. This is how she decided to make the invitation for her friends. And then she made also presentation. So you can make the presentation and all the information here in the presentation and what the food you are going to offer for your friends. Or you can make it like Maria also. Let me see, where's Maria? Maria's presentation. No, not this one. This is Jury's presentation, yeah? Jury, can you see it?
Miss, you're not sharing.
This one. Aya Jury, this is your work, right? Or Tala. You can make it as a PowerPoint, okay? And then you make your own points, what you are going to make in here, what you are going to make in here, how to receive the guests, how to have with them the food. Or you can make it as a paragraph, but would put for me a picture, like Mariana did that, ya Judy. Okay? So you can put a picture and you write paragraph under it. You choose whatever convenient for you. Okay, my girls, I have to go right now. I see you inshallah at the end of the day. Until then, bye-bye.